Hi, Kapil. My question is it possible to escape the constant condition of human suffering when one is still not necessarily financially free and still has to worry about putting food on the table? Thank you.
So you've proven my point again. I mean, you're making truth like this spiritual quest that's independent from daily living, and that's independent from earning money, and independent from your daily existence. And you've learned that from the spiritualists, because they've bastardized truth. They've bastardized everything. Truth has nothing to do with leaving your home and living in a cave and giving up your worldly. It does nothing to do with that. Truth invests everything. It's the only thing there is. So it invests every arena of the human being's life. So this line of demarcation that you've conceptualized and been brainwashed into, that I have my so-called real world over here, and then the truth is something else. It's just, that isn't true.
Good evening, Kapil. So, in the past few months, I've been examining a part of my game that's fear, basically, and I've started noticing that fear seems to present itself in situation in which I feel like I'm playing a different game than the usual trading game, and I've noticed that quote unquote an understanding that can help me reduce fear is that I love the game for the fact that I can lose. And so, is this a truth, or am I going like astray?
Well, the game that you're playing is the game of looking for tidbits to fill in your gaps of knowledge, hoping that you'll piece together small fragments into a big whole. And those things don't happen. So the game that you're playing is the game of not being systematic in your approach towards truth. Not that you should or you should not. I'm just telling you the game that you're playing. The game that you're playing is standing on the outside looking in and asking tidbits of questions that will that you hope will turn into some holistic understanding. Things don't work that way. If somebody is really genuinely interested in moving past the games, if someone is genuinely interested in moving past fear and anxiety and all of these things, which really are otherworldly pursuits only for the very, very rare, then that seriousness is expressed through a deep desire for a systematic pursuit of truth, a systematic pursuit of that which leads to an end of all of these impurities and problems in one's life. It isn't done by window shopping on the outside, asking bits and pieces whenever something comes up, because those bits and pieces never turn into a cohesive whole.
Hello, Kapil. Thank you for you helped me quit smoking and drinking through reading and understanding, and it helped me understand that prescriptions lead one astray. But my question is, what is the foundation of a healthy relationship? Because I recently went through a breakup and it tore me apart. And so I'm trying to understand what the foundation
of a healthy relationship is the foundation of everything. And guess what it is?
Myself?
Truth.
Thank you.
Go to a person who has seen the truth and is in a place to show another person the truth, what would that person look for?
I mean, why do you ask?
Maybe because I have this belief, I don't know whether it's true or not, that it's possible for a person. The only way to get to the truth is for somebody who's already attained it to show it to you, and there is no other way to get to it.
I don't like. Okay, so like, I don't know about the only way. I don't think anything really has an only way necessarily. But, can someone be shown the truth? Absolutely, 100%. No doubt. But I mean, where are you going to go? Right? And that's the issue. Like, where are you going to go? Because if someone, that's the problem, really, because wherever someone goes, they're not going to get the truth. I mean, I can't say it any more plainly than that. While at the same time, I'm saying that wherever they go, it isn't that the person's going to try to lie to them or deceive them. And while that may happen, but many times, no, there's a genuine desire to help. And, but humans just aren't walking around looking for the truth, including the human that you go and visit, so like that just isn't the wiring. It's like you're looking for an alien on Earth. The humans just aren't that way. I mean, it's like you're looking for a human who functions off of carbon dioxide instead of oxygen. It just doesn't. It on a practical level. I'm not going to say it's zero, but it's not much. So that's my question. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go where you're not going to get meditation? Where are you going to go where you're not going to get some leaflet slammed in your face, which is mindfulness in bold letters? Where are you going to go that isn't, go practice this yoga and this thing and that thing and this puja and that? Where are you going to go? That's the issue.
Is it possible that people might develop a sense for those who've seen the truth, in the sense I'm sitting here, and it's a sense. I can't explain it. That I feel that you've seen it, and there's something So won't that sense be there that someone's got it?
I mean. Yeah, but I'm not talking just to you, right? I'm talking you as a part of, all humans. So let's say that there are 100 humans, right, in the world, that or 1,000. There's not, but let's just say for discussions like that there is. That's fine. You know that I exist, but the other 99 or 999 don't. And so and I'm not anything special, right? But I'm just answering your question because you asked it. Where are they going to go? I don't think that the direness of this is really realized. And one thing that isn't realized because no one's really in dire straits to look for the truth. So that's why it isn't realized. But if they were, let's say that they were, there really is nowhere to go. Because everywhere you turn, there's no direction that you can turn. There's no guru that you can go to, no matter how holy, who isn't going to prescriptionize the hell out of you. That doesn't exist on the earth. That isn't, and even if it did, even if such people did exist, they would eventually cower to those who came to them, because those who came to them would demand prescriptions. Buddha gave prescriptions. Jesus gave prescriptions. And these are the two shining emblems of mankind, of what a human can become. Glorious beacons of inspiration for all humans. Jesus and they were prescribing left and right. Once again, they didn't have any negative intent, obviously. So like where are you going to go? I keep saying that because those are the words which keep coming to my mouth. It's like everywhere you turn, there's no truth. Not because there isn't a desire to want to help you, but it just isn't there. It's all been bastardized. It's all been the human brain is twisted. The student and the teacher, they're both, the brain is twisted in their head, meaning that they are oriented towards prescription. They aren't oriented towards raw truth. Because if the teacher gave raw truth, guess how many students he'd had? None. They would understand him. So that's my answer to your question. Even if, by some cataclysmic event, 100 people in the world wanted truth, where the heck are they going to go?